In my previous video, in my garden aviary, there's a nest rivalry unfolding within the walls. To resolve it, I had to separate one pair of budgies, Angel and Stubby. The active female, Angel, wasted no time and started preparing the nest box as soon as possible. Just one day later, we received our first egg, and 6 more eggs followed. Not all eggs are fertile, but I can easily check their fertility using a simple method called egg candling. Candling budgie eggs is a method used to monitor the development of the embryos inside. This is done by shining a bright light through the eggshell to observe the contents. Fertile eggs will often show a network of blood vessels spreading out from a central point. This is a positive sign of embryo development. If the egg is completely clear with no signs of development, it is likely unfertilized. On the first day, the embryo is usually not visible yet. As you near the final week of incubation, you'll notice the embryo's continued growth, often accompanied by increased movement within the egg. You may see it taking up nearly all the space inside the egg. Not much development is visible on the second day. The yolk may remain the most prominent feature, and a faint shadow may start forming around it. This may be around 9-day-old. The blood vessels are still visible, but may become less prominent as the chick fills the available space. The chick's heart beats, and this pumping action causes movement of the blood through the blood vessels. As a responsible pet owner, it's essential to provide a well-balanced and diverse diet for your breeding pairs. Neglect or improper care can negatively impact their lives and the well-being of the chicks. While budgies primarily feed on seeds, introducing a variety of vegetables can be a beneficial addition to their diet. Budgie parents will feed their chicks a specialized mix of partially digested seeds and other nutrients. They will regurgitate this mixture into the chick's beak. Many pet stores carry specialized breeding food for budgies, including dried eggs, a great addition to your vegetable mix. Don't leave fruits or vegetables in the cage for extended periods. Remove them after an hour or two to prevent moldy food, which can pose significant health risks to budgies. Budgie eggs typically hatch approximately 18 to 21 days after they are laid. Look, an astronaut budgie! I will help you, little one. And he already made a mess. Hatching can be a delicate process, and intervening too soon or too forcefully can harm the chick. If the chick appears to be struggling and hasn't made progress after several hours, you can consider assisting it. Be extremely gentle to avoid injuring the chick. Baby budgies are tiny, measuring just a few centimeters in length. Their eyes are closed and they are covered in soft, downy feathers that can be pale or even translucent in color. Budgies sometimes consume the eggshell for its calcium content, which can help replenish their calcium levels after laying and incubating eggs. On the second day, I used my Creality Hallett Mage Pro 3D printer to create a scaled model of the fort, providing a useful reference for tracking the growth of the baby budgies. The female budgie spends a significant amount of time in the nest, showcasing her dedication as a nurturing mother. On the third day, we welcomed one more adorable baby budgie into the world. The chicks grow at an astonishing pace, and you can easily spot the size difference between the babies that hatched just 2 days apart. Their eyes are still closed, and they are highly dependent on their parents for warmth, food, and care. The male and female parents take turns feeding the chicks with regurgitated food. Typically, it's the female that takes the lead in feeding the chicks, with the male primarily focused on feeding the female. You are awesome. Thank you for watching and subscribing. See you in my next video.